What's up, guys? Fanrantan here, back with another video. And in this one, we are doing the second half of the LEGO Speed Champions Mercedes pack. And this is going to be the Project 1 car. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so, after that, we have one instruction manual, one sticker book, and two more of the packs, of the bags. Now, let's get into it. Alright, so, let's get our character. So, she's got a cool hat and hair combination. Where are her legs? There they are. Alright, so there she is. Now let's get into the car. So, first we're going to start with this, the Speed Champions bottom plate. Then we're going to need 4 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Then we're going to need 2 of these 1x6 plates. Then we're going to need 2 of these 2x6 plates. And 4 of these Technic rods. So, those will go on either end. Alright, next we're going to need 2 of these 2x2 smooth plates with 2 studs on one end. Then we're going to need 2 2x2 plates with 2 studs on one side, as well as a 2x4 plate. Next, we're going to need a 1x6 plate. Followed by 2 of the 1x3 corner plates, which will go like so. As well as the female end of a 1x2 hinge piece. Next, we're going to need a 1x4 smooth plate with 1 stud on either end. And then we're going to need 2 1x1 studs. Alright. Next, we're going to need 2 1x1 bricks. Followed by 2 1x2 plates with 1 stud on the center. So, there you go. The heck is that piece? Huh, that's a new piece. So, we're going to need 2 1x2 plates. Then we're going to need a 1x1 double plate, which will go on like that. I think if there's any other sets this 1x1 double plate come in? Can anyone tell me? Because I have no idea. Alright, so next, we're going to need a 1x1 brick with an indented stud, followed by a 1x1 smooth plate, followed by a 1x3 smooth plate, and then 2 of these faucet-looking pieces. I don't know how to explain them. We'll go down. That will go like so. Next, we're going to need the 2x4 wheel well piece, followed by 4 more of the 1x2 or 1x1 double plate to go on either side like so. Alright, next we're going to need a 1x2 rounded plate, followed by a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x1 plate with a 1x1 vertical plate going down, and then a 1x1 plate. So, like so. And this will go on like this. And then we're going to need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so there that is. Next, we're going to need 2 1x2 plates with the male part of a hinge on one side. Then we're going to need a 1x2 plate with a female hinge on the other. And then we're going to need a 1x1 stud. Or 1x1 plate. So then we're going to need 2 of them. So, here we go. Also, guys, tell me in the comments below if you like my Speed Champion builds, or my Speed Champion builds, my Star Wars builds, or my Pokemon openings. I would love to know. Alright, now, we're going to need a 1x3 plate with a smooth bottom. Then we're going to need a 1x4 plate with 2 studs on either end. That will go like that. This will go like so. Now, we are going to need this 1x3 sloped brick. Slope is going to go that way. Then we're going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x2 vertical plate going downwards. Go on either side. Next, we're going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going up, and then we're going to need a 1x1 stud. So, alright, now we're going to need a 1x2 plate with a 2x2 vertical plate going down. Then we're going to need a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going downward. So, like so. Next, we're going to need 2 1x2 sloped plates that will get our first sticker on it. So, there those are. Now, we're going to need a 1x3 plate followed by a 1x1 kind of cylinder piece, and then 2 of the 1x1 double plates. And then we're going to need 2 more 1x1 slope pieces that have the notch cut out of it. There we go, there we go. Then this will go like so on the back. Now, going to need a 1x3 smooth plate, followed by a 1x1 plate, followed by 2 1x1 plates with a horizontal hook on it. That will go like so. And we're going to need to put some stickers. Alright, so there those stickers are. Now, we're going to need a 1x1 rounded plate, followed by a 1x2 clear plate, followed by a 1x1 half rounded smooth plate. That will go on like so. Then we're going to need the same thing for the other side. Alright, so there that is, and we're going to put that there. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 smooth plate and 2 1x2 plates. Then, we're going to need 4 of the 1x3 corner plates. So, that will go here, 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 and there. Then, we're going to need 2 1x2 smooth plates, followed by 2 1x2 rounded or sloped plates, followed by a 1x3 smooth plate. So, there those are. Now, we're going to need 2 more of the 1x2 sloped plates, and then 2 more of the 1x2 sloped plate that has the notch cut out of it. So, goes here, one goes here. And then we're going to need 2 more of those exact same pieces. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Now, I'll do this all in the same step. So, we're going to need 2 of these 2x3 corner plates, followed by 2 of the 2x2 corner plates. Put one on like this, one on like this, and this one will go on this side. This one will go on this side. Then, we're going to need 2 of the 1x2 slanted vent pieces. And then 2 1x2 smooth stud, or smooth plates. Alright, next, we're going to need 2 1x2 plates with smooth end on one side. So, There those are. Alright, now going to need a 1x6 plate, followed by two 1x3 plates. That's going here. Next, we're going to need a 1x6 smooth plate. That will go on the inside like so. Next, we're going to need two more 1x2 smooth plates. And those will go here and here. Next, we're going to need a 2x4 sloped or diagonal piece. Then we're going to need two 1x2 bricks that have a female hinge piece on one end. Next, we're going to need two 1x2x2 bricks with two studs on one end, followed by two 1x1x2 bricks with two studs on one side. Next, we're going to need two 1x2 plates. Alright, next we're going to need two of this step. So we're going to need a 1x1 plate, followed by a 1x2 vertical plate. Then we're going to need a 1x2 clear plate. Then we're going to need a 1x1 smooth stud. And then a stud that has a bar going out the top of it. I don't know why I could not speak there. Words are so confusing sometimes, right? So, here is the other one. That will go like so. So, we're going to have to do two of this next step. So, going to need a 1x3 plate, followed by a 1x4 smooth plate, followed by a 1x1 plate with a horizontal hook on the end. I'm going to need to make another one of this, just flipped over. Alright, so there we go. Now these will go on either end. So, next, we're going to need this 1x2 plate with two Technic connectors on it. They're going to need two Technic rods. Next, we're going to need two 1x2 bricks with two Technic connectors in it. Ow. Then we're going to need this 1x3 kind of fin piece, and we're going to need stickers on it. Alright, so there are the stickers. And I'm going to put that like so. And then this will go on like this. And then that will flip down like so. Next, we're going to need two 1x4 slanted bricks, which will go there and there. Then we're going to need two 1x1 plates and a 1x4 plate. Then we're going to need 2 of these pieces. And then we're going to need a shit ton of stickers. Yeah, and I'm not exaggerating. Alright, so there are those stickers. Now we're going to open the 4th and final bag of the build. Alright, so to start off, we're going to need a 1x1 stud, followed by a 1x2 slope plate that gets a sticker on it. Alright, so here's that one. And also there are the other ones. So there that goes. Now, going to need a 1x1 plate, double plate, followed by a 1x2 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate on it, and a 1x3 plate with a 1x3 vertical plate on it, and those are smooth plates. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 rounded plate. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 sloped plate that has the notch out of it, if I could find it. Of course, it's a dark color. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. So, there we go. Then we're going to need a 1x1 slanted plate. We're also going to need a 1x1 plate and a 1x1 plate with a 1x1 vertical plate on it. Then we're going to need a 1x2 smooth plate and a 1x1 quarter circle plate. That looks like this. That'll go on here. And we're going to need... Oh, not yet. Okay, so I'm going to start with this 1x5 plate. Then we're going to need 2 of these 2x2 slope plates. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 plate with a 2x2 vertical plate going up. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 slanted plate and a 1x2 slope plate with the notch cut out of it. That will go on like so. And then we're going to need a 1x2 or 1x1 quarter circle piece and a 2x2 corner smooth plate. And then we're going to need to do the same thing for the other side, as well as put stickers on them. Alright, so there are the stickers and the other side of it. Now, we're going to start with 2 1x2.5 plates. Then, we're going to need 1x6 plates. Then we're going to need a 1x2 clear plate, followed by a 2x3 smooth plate. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 brick, followed by a 1x2 slanted plate, as well as the steering wheel piece, which is... there it is. So, and then this will get a sticker on it. Alright, so there is the sticker there. We're going to put that like that. Next, we're going to need 4 of the 1x3 corner plates. So, I'm going to put one like... I'm going to put them like so. And like so. Alright, next we're going to need 2 of this next step. So, going to need a 1x1 brick with 1 stud on one side. Then we're going to need a 1x1 brick with an indented stud on one side. And then we're going to need a 1x3 smooth plate. Now, here's the other one. That will go here. Next, we're going to need 2 1x1 double plates. Next, we're going to need 2 1x2 slanted vent pieces to go up front here. Then we're going to need 2 1x1 bricks with a stud on one side. Then we're going to need a stud with a hole in the center, and then a microphone piece. And we're going to need 2 of them. So, there we go. That will go there. Now, I'm going to start with this 1x6 plate, followed by a 2x2 plate, followed by 4 1x2 plates with 1 stud in the center. Then we're going to need a 1x4 or a 2x4 plate, followed by 4 studs. Next, we're going to need 2 of the 1x2 corner plates, here and here. Then, we're going to need 2 1x1 quarter circle plates. Then, we're going to need 2 2x3 plates with 2 studs in the center. And we're also going to need 2 1x2 kind of rounded plates that have the notch in it. And then this will go on like so. Now, we're going to need 2 of the 1x3 corner plates, and then 2 of the 1x1 slanted pieces. Alright, next. Oh, we're going to need this 2x4 slanted plate that has this logo on it. That will go there. And then we're going to need 2 more of the 2x2 kind of corner plates. Next, we're going to need 2 1x2 plates with the female ball joint on the end, as well as 2 1x1 slanted pieces. All right, so there those are. Next, we're going to need to do 2 of this, so we're going to need a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going down. Then we're going to need a 1x1 smooth plate, followed by a 1x1 quarter circle plate. Then we're going to need to do the same thing, just the quarter plate just switched around. So there we go. This one goes there. Said the other one goes the other way. Put it that way. Alright, now did I miss a step? Probably. Yep, I missed 2 1x1 studs in here. All right, now moving on, we're going to need 2 of the 2x4 wheel well pieces and 4 of the 1x1x2 1x1x2 plates. Now we're going to need 2 more of the 1x1 double plates. Then we're going to need these 2x3 kind of slanted brick pieces that are new for this season, this year's Speed Champions line. So there those go. Next, we're going to need 2 1x3 smooth plates. Then we're going to need a 1x2x2 brick with 4 studs on one side. Then we're going to need a 2x2 plate with 2 studs on one end, as well as a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 slanted piece. This will go on like so. Then we're going to need this 1x4 rounded piece. Next, we're going to need 2 of these 2x2 tire well pieces. We're going to need a 1x2 slanted piece. And there's the other. And then this, I'm going to go in like so. Then we're going to need this 2x2 plate, followed by a 1x4 clear plate, and then this 3x4 plate. That'll go like this. This will go on like that. Then we're going to need a 1x2 smooth plate and a 2x2 rounded plate. And now it is time for the final sticker. So, alright, so there we go. Now we're going to need the windshield piece. Then, we're going to need 2 of this next step, so going to need a 1x2 or a 1x1 plate with a vertical hook on one end. Then we're going to need this 2x2 plate thing. Going to need to do it on either end. Going to put one like this, the other like the other one like so. Now we're going to need 2 of the 1x2 smooth plates with the 1 stud in the center. Then we're going to need a 1x2 rounded plate and a 1x2 plate. Then we're going to need 2 of these 1x1 studs with a vertical bar on the bottom. Next, we're going to need this 1x6 plate, followed by 2 1x1 sloped plates, and then 2 1x1 slanted pieces. And then that will go on like so. And now we're going to need the tires. And like I always do, I'm going to let you guys select the 5-prong or the 9-prong wheels. So, as I am finishing up here, if you guys like the video, please remember to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram at FanRantan. And if you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon at FanRantan. Both those links are in the description below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.